Hello everyone, welcome to Numbers by Nicholas. In today's video, we're going to learn how to solve two variable systems of linear equations. So there's four major ways to do this, that being graphing, substitution, elimination, and solving an equivalent system. For the sake of this video, we're just going to go through two of them, that being substitution and elimination. Now in practice, these are very, very easy. But some people might find this hard. And my job is to make this not only easier for you guys, but also fun for you guys. So this is exactly what we're going to start off with is substitution. So we have two equations here. We have two equations here and two variables here. And what we're going to do with substitution, we're going to isolate one variable, substitute it in for another equation with that variable that we isolated, and then find another variable and plug it right back in. Now what I said there was very difficult and complicated, but I'll show you guys here. So with these two equations, I'm going to isolate one variable. I can pick one equation and I'm just going to isolate a variable in that equation. So I'm going to isolate y. I'm going to isolate y. So I have the equation negative x plus y is equal to negative 5. And I'm just going to isolate the variable y to make it negative 5 plus x. So y equals negative 5 plus x. And with this new equation that I have boxed, I can just, again, substitute it right in there. I can substitute it into another equation. So this is exactly what I'm doing. So it becomes, this new equation is just 2x minus 5, and instead of y is negative 5 plus x. Make that equal to 1. Now, why exactly do I do this? Well, I do this, and mathematicians do this to make it so much easier to solve for one variable. Everyone knows how to solve for one variable. So take what you know and solve for that. Because now we only have to solve for x. So what we're going to do here is we're going to FOIL. So negative 5 times negative 5 and negative 5 times positive x, which just becomes 2x plus 25 minus 5x equals 1. And to make it more easier on the eyes, we're just going to isolate. We have to isolate the variable, not just for the eyes, but for the math. So just make it 2x minus 5x is equal to, because we're going to subtract 25 from both sides. So 1, it just becomes 1 minus 25, which is negative 24. From that, combine like terms. So we have two x's here. It just becomes 2 minus 5 is negative 3. So negative 3x is equal to negative 24. And with that, just divide both sides by negative 3 to find that x is equal to 8. Easy, fun integer. Very easy. And with this value of x that we have now, we just want to plug it right back in to another equation. This is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to plug in, I'll do this right here, negative 8, watch out for that negative, plus y is equal to negative 5. So we have negative 8, so we're going to add 8 to both sides. And it's really easy. Y is just 3. How easy is that? So yeah, y is just 3. Now what does this mean? What do these x and y mean? Well, if you notice, the points on a graph are x and y, just like that right there. And we have x and y. It's just at 8, 3. So what does this mean? So what we're really solving for here is the point of intersection. These two lines plotted on a graph, their point of intersection will be exactly what we solved for. Let me visualize this. If we plot those two graphs right there, say this is negative x plus y equals 5, and this lower one is 2x minus 5y equals 1. This point right here is going to be 8, 3. How cool is that? Now for elimination, it's almost the same thing. It has one part that is the exact same, which is at the very end. You're just going to plug the number you isolated and found right back in. Let me show you that. Let me show you how that works. So again, two equations. We're going to do a different equation this time. 2x plus x plus 2y is equal to negative 1. Then you have negative x plus y is equal to 3. So what you can do here is, given that you have a positive x here and a negative x here in two different equations, you can add the two equations up. That's crazy. That's how math works. But if you just add the two equations up, you can cancel out the variable x. So we're going to add the two equations to get 0x plus 3y is equal to 3 plus negative 1, which is 2. And from that, divide both sides by 3 to get that just y is equal to 2 over 3. That's so easy. And with this new y variable that we found, we can just plug it right back in. We're going to plug it into this lower equation right here. So it just becomes negative x plus 2 over 3 is equal to 3. So just subtract on both sides to get negative x. It's going to be a funny number. That's just going to be 7 over 3. And then to get rid of that negative and find what x is, you just go divide both sides by negative 1. So x is just negative 7 over 3. And again, like stated previously, that is just the point of intersection when these two lines are graphed. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was a fun use of your time. I hope you guys learned something, and I'll start posting every week consistently